You can all go straight to hell.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are. Thank you for joining us on the Premier Geek Podcast, OZ and the Freak Talk Geek. I'm OZ.
And I'm the Freak. And we don't have a title for this episode other than...
Yeah, we do.
Stranger Things and Things and Such.
Stranger Times and Things and Such.
Strange stuff.
Yep.
Every time me and the missus have been like needing to watch an episode, she's like, "What are we going to watch tonight?" I was like, "I don't know. Let's watch some strange stuff."
That works. That works. Well, thank you for joining us on our podcast. And if you notice maybe any of our frequent viewers see behind me, I've begun losing things on the wall. No, wait, come on. Yes, we have viewers. We have listeners.
I meant frequent viewers.
Yes. Okay. Let's not exclude the ones that are with us this entire time.
Okay.
So I have lost a bit of my background behind me. I am slam dam in the middle of moving, and in fact, I will be loading up the truck and heading back to Texas in 6 days. 5 days.
And what's the weather going to be on that day?
Cold. Fucking cold. It's going to be cold as shit.
However, let me pull it up. You showed me a picture of it.
All the ice and snow should be gone by then.
Okay.
So, yeah. Then I will be leaving
with a low of 8 and high of 23.
I don't know if that's current, what we got going on now.
It's changed.
Saturday, Saturday, low of 4.
Oh, 4. It's going down.
High of 21%.
You mean degrees?
Yeah.
Okay.
21 degrees, yeah.
Oh,
so, yeah, it's going to be cold as shit. But got to do it. We're moving.
Yep.
This is it.
I mean, I think when I went down from Colorado, I was in the snow. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know the temperature, though. I don't think it was 8 or 4.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy.
It was snowy.
Yeah. Well, there should be no snow. There's no more snow between now and then. So now I'm just the
snow that's already there.
Snow that's already here now has a couple of days to melt.
Okay.
Which, for the most part, I went out today. We're recording this on Monday. So I've been locked in the house since Friday evening, and today is the first day I actually left the apartment complex. And once I got to the main highway that my apartments are on, it was nothing on the road, just good road. So I'm feeling confident that come this weekend, I shouldn't have any issues on the road.
That's good. That's good. I hope so.
And I'll have the rental truck for 4 days. So if I leave Saturday and I need to stop at a certain point in time, overnight somewhere between here and there, I can.
Yeah.
So I should be fine. But I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to starting a new chapter. Starting a new everything but this podcast show.
Well, it's
but even that could change.
So we've got extreme cold weather here right now, which is 27 degrees, but it feels like 22.
I don't get the whole fucking feels like bullshit.
Okay, so it's 27 degrees outside, but with wind, it feels like it's going to be 22 degrees. So the wind actually makes a big difference.
Right.
with a high tomorrow of, let's see, 45 degrees is the high tomorrow. And
That's gonna be nice and
keep in
toasty.
mind, we live in Texas over here. You know, that's pretty cold for us.
Yeah, you're about to get your 1 week of winter.
Yep. That's why I'm wearing my hoodie. I got my beanie on. I can wear beanie all the time because I keep it cold here in the house. But
Right.
I'm wearing my hoodie because, I can do that right now without sweating my ass off. And what's funny is, like, I say that and, like, it's getting warm.
Dude. So this weekend is the first time I turned the heater on in this house. And the girls have been sneaking the thermostat up, and I've became that old man of who touched the
Guardian
thermostat?
of the thermostat.
Who the hell touched the thermostat? I'm like sweating my balls off because I'm wearing layers, and they're like, "Dad, we're cold, we're cold." I'm like, "Put some goddamn clothes on."
Yeah, we've been using the heater over here mostly because it's 20 degrees outside, but we've got the old man and happy wife, happy life. So, I mean, I'm sitting here in like shorts or just boxers and a t-shirt, and I'm comfortable.
Right. I am too.
Everybody else,
Unless I need to go outside and smoke, I'm fine. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, no, they've been touching the thermostat, and they did it again tonight too. I'm just like, fucking touching. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. It's too hot. Can't breathe.
So I gotta ask, despite moving and everything,
yeah,
did you get anything this week?
Freak, I sure did. If there's one thing that you can rely on is death, taxes, and OZ spending money at the bins. Now, it was kind of a weird theme this week. I found. Oh, damn it. Okay. So I found a couple things. I'm actually when I move, I'm actually gonna start doing my
crochet.
No, my reselling business
Oh, okay.
online. So I'll start promoting that once I get that up and running up on here, and I'll even be our second sponsor.
Nice.
Right. But okay, so a recent thing that came out, and it completely surprised me that I actually found it in the bins, is I found a Addams Family Polly Pocket.
Crystal has that.
No,
I got her, I think, 2 years ago for Christmas, when they came out with the Addams Family Polly Pocket.
Right. And I found it in the bins. It was just the pocket, this part. And I was like, oh, that's cool. I could sell that off for pieces or stuff like that. And I looked a little bit further. And I found all the figures.
Nice. Even Pugsley?
Pugsley, yep. Pugsley,
Okay.
Wednesday, Morticia, Gomez, and even Thing.
Is it Thing or Fester?
Thing.
Oh, you're right. It is Thing. Yeah.
Thing is in there. So I have a complete Polly Pocket.
Hell yeah, dude.
So,
and I will say it's a shame you didn't see the box that it came in, because it actually came in a really pretty box.
No, number 5 has, I bought it for her brand new for Christmas. So I've seen the box. So this is just an open, complete one that I'm gonna try to sell.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah. I thought it was fun. It was just surprising I found it absolutely complete. So really cool.
I used to have a lot of Mighty Maxes back in the day.
I never had them. I think I missed them. It just wasn't in my wheelhouse. I was so into like Ninja Turtles at the time.
For me, it started out, a friend got me one as a gift, and I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. And I mostly was interested less in Mighty Max and more in the different shapes that it came in.
All the monster stuff.
like different skulls, monsters, like a cyclops, big demon head. Like
Yeah,
I was
that's
more interested in like that than the actual concept of Mighty Max.
No, that's completely on brand for you, Freak. I mean, a spade's a spade, and horror stuff is you. So,
what else did you get?
Let's see. Okay, so the theme, other than the Polly Pocket, I found a ton of Star Wars stuff.
Nice.
So, yeah, dude. So, like, the first thing I found was I found this.
I believe I have the rest of that.
Well, I found it, and I was like, okay, I'll pick this up. It's only going to be a couple of cents, but it's parts, and like I can sell it, make for a couple of dollars, and I can sell parts. I have no problem selling parts, and what I spend in the bins is going to be 100% pure profit.
I'm curious if it's the same thing or a different one. So this is the one that I have.
Well,
yours actually looks a little bit different.
So mine is marked.
Yeah, and the lid's different too. The hood's different too. Where they enter.
So I don't have the hood. It's missing the hood.
Oh, okay.
But while I was looking along more in the bins, I found the legs.
Nice.
So I have nearly complete. Is this the ATST?
ATST.
Yeah. So I have a near complete. I have a near complete ATST. It's the 3 3/4 inch scale. So
yours is different. Yours is different. Mine doesn't have the rails. See, look, up top. Mine doesn't have the rails, and mine doesn't have the eye slots that open. And the guns are different.
So this is, I think I saw on here is 96. So it's not a.
Oh, that's older. This one's 2002. Yours is probably worth way more too. Anything from the 90s is usually better.
I found it early. I found it the other day. Nope, I'm sorry. 2009.
Oh, mine's older then.
Yeah.
Impressive. So, yours looks cooler though, to be honest. I like the coloring on that.
Yeah. So I'm like, oh hell yeah, I got the whole thing. Again, I don't know if I'm gonna keep it because I don't have any figures in this scale.
Yeah.
But it was a nice little, like, how neat is that?
I think it's pretty badass. I'm not gonna lie.
I do too. And if I keep going,
and you must,
I got an AT. I got an AT.
That is the most adorable AT I have ever seen in my life.
So it is the I don't know what the force, the kids force ones. It's for the
characters are kind of like squat and chubby. Yeah, they're there.
It's for these little guys, and I found this Chewbacca, and not with it, but a different portion of the bins, and I was like, "Oh, this is so cute." And I started thinking, I was like, oh, I could sell this, and like it'll be fun. But then I was like, wait a minute, I'm moving, and I'm going to be closer to my grandkids, and they're going to come over, and they're going to want to play with some of Papa's toys. So I got them Star Wars toys to play at my house.
What I think is actually really hilarious is I have this shelf right here. I'm not sure if you can see everything over there, but I have very small amount of Star Wars figures.
Right.
And 2 Star Wars figures I do have is an ATST and an AT-AT. That's actually, if you look at my finger, you can see it in the background there, right behind it. So what's funny about that one though? That AT-AT walker is actually a miniature from the Star Wars miniature game. That's actually a miniature.
Right. That's kind of like how you have that Galactus that's a miniature as well.
Yeah, the 3-foot tall Galactus, that's a miniature.
Right. Okay. two more things.
Okay. Saratoga. Sponsor us.
Who's that?
I was sipping it from the bottle, and I was like,
Ah.
Saratoga, sponsor us.
The speeder bike.
Oh, hell yeah.
And I believe this is Black Series scale. So I'll find a trooper to throw on it, and I'll put it with my motorcycle section of my action figures when I get that going again.
That's pretty cool.
Most of that. And then the last thing, and I took
just put a Ghost Rider on it.
I'll have an extra.
I was gonna say, I'm sure you got a Danny Blaze or something like that.
Yeah, yeah. I got
a Tauntaun. Does it open?
There is a Velcro thing right here.
Uh-huh.
But I think it's just for the battery pack or the soundboard or whatever. I'm looking at his vagine. I don't like that.
It's a girl Tauntaun.
But I don't know if you could hear it. It makes a sound. Like, can you hear it?
I heard something just barely briefly, but I can't hear it.
Yeah. But found a Tauntaun. Go with the rest of the Star Wars stuff. And I thought about it until like an hour ago. I was like, oh, the snow. I need to do some figure photography. So I took a picture of my Tauntaun in the snow.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And you got to do the AT-AT as well, because they're fighting them on Hoth.
I might. If I had any troopers to put in it, I would definitely. But only one I have is the Chewbacca.
All right. Awesome, man. Awesome finds.
Yeah.
I do think it's hilarious that the two that two of the ones you got are like two of the only things I got.
Yeah.
So I have a mail order.
Ooh.
And I also have, which is secondhand, and I do have a Hasbro.
Okay.
So the Hasbro, I got Nimrod.
Okay, that's the standalone Nimrod, right?
Yeah, this is the standalone Nimrod that just recently came out. No.
Yeah, he's pinker.
Actually pretty cool. I like him. He's got some really good mobility for not having actual like feet things. I don't know which the giant Spawn type legs that flare out. They were notorious for that on Spawn figures with the giant boots. So I got Nimrod. I think it's kind of cool. And I would love for someone to comment on this and let me know. Would you technically put Nimrod on your Age of Apocalypse display? Now, Nimrod wasn't in the actual Age of Apocalypse. However, he was in the beginning of the series of Age of Apocalypse when in the line of events that led up to Age of Apocalypse, where Nimrod was chasing Bishop through time, trying to catch Bishop and everything. That was part of the timeline that actually was in the line of events that led up to Age of Apocalypse. So, I mean, technically, could I put him up there or not? What do you think?
Yes, but he also fits the main timeline of the X-Men as well, because he actually became a current threat in the Krakoan era.
Okay.
So
see, and like I said, I'm way behind with the Krakoa era.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I've actually always thought Nimrod was kind of cool. Plus, I've always loved the name. Big badass robot named Nimrod, which is technically an insult.
Yeah, but that didn't become an insult until Bugs Bunny.
Did it? I didn't. I see. Now I never knew the origin of the word Nimrod.
So the word. So I actually was.
You went through that rabbit hole.
Sure, I did go down that rabbit hole, and I found out something. Nimrod is actually in the Bible. Nimrod is a powerful hunter and king mentioned in Genesis and Chronicles, known as the first great ruler to establish kingdoms in Mesopotamia. Babel, Erech, and Akkad, and the Assyrian Neva and Kala, often seen as a defiant figure who rebelled against God and led people towards worldly empire, even potentially associated with the Tower of Babel. He was the son of Cush, grandson of Ham, and great grandson of Noah, a descendant of Shem, Noah's son.
I don't know if that name is all befitting for this character. He was very subservient and didn't go against the gods. But anyways, unless you're considering the X-Men gods. Huh?
They do themselves.
Yeah. Okay,
At
so
least the
the
Omega
next
level ones.
the next one I got was another, and I told him at this point, because I'm going on 3 pieces now. I might have to at some point make a Doug Hazelwood shelf.
Dude, we need to give a jingle of like Doug whenever we bring up Doug Hazelwood.
Doug
Here's
Hazelwood.
another bit of Doug Hazelwood.
Yeah, we need a little jingle or something.
Or we just play the Doug theme.
Well, they're actually saying Doug the whole time throughout that song. Anyway, so he knows that I love Spider-Man. I'm a huge Spider-Man fan. So he's already told me several times now, and we went into great lengths of conversations again, as Doug Hazelwood is prone to do, because he is a sweet, awesome man, as well as an amazing artist. But he hit me up and he's like, "Hey, I've got another Spider-Man figure. It's obviously secondhand, as all my other pieces are. It is a older piece, but I'm still interested." And I got Scorpion.
Oh, nice.
A very nice Scorpion too. And again, this is from the series when they all had really posable hands that they like.
Is
to
that a
give
select
them.
or is that a legend?
It's not a select. I don't believe it is. I cannot read that for the life of me right now. Let's shed some light on this. Made in China. Toy Biz 2004. So it's a Toy Biz.
Nice.
But
nice.
Yeah, super heavy tail. He didn't have the missile. This is one of the ones that had the missile that shot out of the tail. It is flexible and with the wire inside, so you can, manipulate it and change it.
Nice.
I really love, they gave him like an actual pretty good villain look. I don't have my auto zoom on, so it's just gonna be blurry up close. But yeah, no, very posable, very clean. Everything on him works. He's real amazing looking. I absolutely love it. And he didn't have the missile, but he did have one accessory that he came with, and I think it's one of the coolest things. And the accessory is almost cooler than the figurine. Not to mention that it goes great with my diorama ramen shop that I've recently gotten.
Nice.
It's a newsstand, for the Daily Bugle.
That's
but
awesome.
does yours do this? Like if you were to smash this into somebody, does it crumple?
No. That's awesome. WCW had some
how cool is that?
Some accessories with their wrestling figures that did that. But I do have I have a newspaper dispenser, a Daily Bugle dispenser, but the door opens up and it has copies of Daily Bugle inside of it.
So this one you can expand really cool. And it looks solid. And when you push the button here, it crinkles to look like it's been crushed over someone's head or broken or something like that.
That's fun.
This alone was worth the purchase to me in a way.
Oh yeah, dude.
And because he's such an amazing guy, didn't ask for anything. However, he went ahead and sent me some cards. And he autographed them. So This one is called Missile Attack, and it is Superman catching a Hellfire missile and throwing it at Doomsday. And across the bottom there, you can see
Yeah.
Doug Hazelwood.
Holy crap.
So, and then the other one, it's called Iron Grip. Not really sure what's going on here. It's Doomsday gripping a pipe. And as you can see across the top of it,
Yeah,
kind of hard
and
to see in this, but yeah, and silver on this one. He went ahead and autographed this one too.
That is very nice.
Yeah, I didn't even know. In fact, I was very close to throwing them away.
Oh wow, really?
When he does his packages, you know, they're usually like HEB bag type stuff, you know, grocery store bags that he wraps everything in, and then he puts some air deals inside of it to prevent any damage.
Sure.
And then laying on the bottom underneath everything was just those cards just kind of sitting there. And I was like, oh my God, I didn't even see them.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, I've got more Doug Hazelwood stuff.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Made my day. Made my day too, to know that somebody like him is thinking about somebody like me, which, yeah, I was like, that's cool in and of itself.
Yeah. Well, it's good customer service too.
Hell yeah, it is.
I love it, man. Absolutely love it. Well, fantastic, man. Is that all you got this week?
That's all I got. Yeah, we're trying to lessen the spending. Now, I did get some other stuff, and some would call them toys, but it's in the backyard, and I'm not bringing it in here because it is a 9,450 watt generator.
Yeah, that's not really a toy.
Now,
But given the recent years of winters in Texas, that's a necessity.
Ted Cruz left the state, which told
Again.
me that we needed to get a generator.
Again.
Exactly. You know, it's kind of like
Yeah.
Groundhog. Yeah, it's like the Groundhog. So if Ted Cruz leaves the state, we're probably not going to have power. But lo and behold, we actually had the internet in and out several times, but for the most part, nothing went out. So
fantastic. That's great.
now I do want to share a really cool story about the generator. So I'm wanting to say that me and the missus, our life kind of thrives on randomness and or chaos. And when we try to plan things, it never works out. But when we just fuck it and wing it, shit just falls into place. And that's how we live our life. And things work out. We spent several days prior to the storm looking for generators.
Hey, man, Snowmageddon 2026 is real for a lot of people.
I know. But so we spent several days hunting down, trying to figure out what's the best generator. Westinghouse 12,500 watt was the best one, but I couldn't afford it and it wouldn't be here in time. So we went with a Furman, and I wanted a Furman 10,000 watt. I settled for a Furman 9450, which is, it's got the dual fuel, it's got electric start, you know, I mean, it's got the works, all the bells and whistles, 230 amps of 50, 4 120s, you know, it's got the works. It's a great generator. It's $1,000 generator.
Okay.
We searched everywhere to try and see if we can buy one online. Everywhere says unavailable online or that it's not in stock. We finally found one at Bunker Hill location, which is like 45 to 50 minutes away, you know, traffic time after work. So we were like, fuck, dude. By the time we got off of work, they had one left. When Crystal left from work to come home, they had 3. Then they were down to 1. And I'm like, by the time we get there, they're probably not going to have anything. I was like, do you want to go over there? You want to fucking wing it? And she's like, fuck it, let's do local. So we decided to go to Home Depot first. Home Depot had a bunch of 6,000 watts, which wasn't really enough. And they were very generic. Didn't have anything special about it. And it was a brand I've never even heard of. I can't even remember the name of it. So then we were like, all right, well, let's go to Lowe's. We go to Lowe's. I find the one that I want, the Furman 9450.
Nice.
We get it on the pallet. Like I said, I didn't want to spend this money. We had it in savings, but we didn't want to touch it. It's $1,000.
Yeah.
Chris, we get it on the onto the dolly. Crystal's kind of toting it around and everything, just being bubbly, talking to some people. I go over to get some oil, and while I'm getting some oil, I see Crystal talking to some guy. I was like, well, motherfucker. My first instinct, so I get over there and I'm like, hey, what's up? And she was like, hey, this guy just saw me over here with, this real expensive generator. And he said that he actually bought one last year and he's never used it. He bought one thinking it was going to freeze. And then later on that year, he got a Generac generator attached to his house. And he said he's never used it. So it's ours if we want it. I was like, okay, well, how much? And he said $500. And I was like, sold. He's like, I live literally 2 minutes away. Y'all can come over there. We can pull it out. You can test it. You can take a look at it. And if you want it, cool. If not, y'all can come back here and grab one of these. We went over to his house. The dude's banking. All right. He lives practically on a golf course. He has a pool, the giant house, a Generac generator, which is like 15 grand, And then we go to the shed, and this thing's got the cover on it. It's got the zip lock. I mean, not it's got the zip ties with the little tags and everything. Like, it's never been used. The wheels weren't even dirty. He pulled it out. It started right up. We checked it. We inspected it. And then he helped me load it up, and I paid the guy. So with
Fantastic,
our
man.
world of randomness,
Sure.
instead of planned and organized, we ended up saving $500 on a $1,000 generator.
That's amazing. And also that goes to show like good things happen when you're not so antisocial.
This is true. And which is interesting because Crystal is not usually the most social person.
It is interesting.
I'm usually the social butterfly.
Yeah.
So,
That's awesome though. That's
it
awesome,
ended up working out well.
Well, you know what that means.
What's that?
You have $500 you can blow on anything you want.
Nope, that's staying in the savings.
because you had already spent that on that.
That's
on that
woman
generator.
logic.
So now that money, like, just is free money.
There are videos on this topic right here. That is woman logic.
I was raised by women. My father, he's still here, he's still around, and like he's a good dude, but I was raised by women.
Crystal has pretty much the same logic, where like if we have something, it's real expensive. We take it back, we get the money, and then she's like, well, we already spent that money, so we can use this money for whatever we want because we technically already spent it. Yeah. I'm like, women logic.
Yeah. It's women math. It's women money math. Well, yeah. That's awesome though, dude, man. That's fantastic. That's good fortune smiling upon thee.
I know. Thank you.
Yeah, man. We
needed a break too, for what it's worth.
Oh yeah. Well, I get it. Absolutely get it, man. So, all right. Well, shall we get to the news?
I didn't have any news. I have the topic, but no news.
You didn't do any news? We were gonna. No, this was part of our new thing. We were gonna do what you get, a little chat, news, and then the main topic.
You go first, and I'll find something. You motherfucker.
See, because now I get to play it every week. Because this week in Geek, Star Wars Starfighter is going to be breaking a 46-year Star Wars tradition. I don't know if you know about this, but the Ryan Gosling starring Star Wars Starfighter is the upcoming standalone Star Wars movie in the Star Wars universe. But the 46-year-old tradition that it is breaking this year is that it will have completely all original characters, and it will have no legacy characters involved at all. No cameos from C-3PO or R2-D2, hologram of Luke Skywalker. Absolutely completely original as far as his characters are concerned.
Interesting.
So what I've personally been wanting from the Star Wars universe, building out the fucking universe away from this main storyline. So nice to see more world building. And when you got somebody like Ryan Gosling, the way that dude acts and can act his ass off, we can lean on him and not have to worry about leaning too much into nostalgia, at least with this, Star Wars is concerned.
All right. Well, that's pretty badass.
Right?
No cameos, no nothing. So it's just an absolute standalone. And they're not going to try and tie this in somehow at the very end or some shit like that.
Well, I mean, it's part of the universe. So he's going to be like in and involved in what's going on in the galaxy, but it'll have no legacy characters.
Okay. I'll be honest with you. I hope they stick with that because I think that's a real cool concept.
I hope so too. Let's see. Star Wars Starfighter writer Jonathan Tropple tells Screen Rant that while some long-standing Star Wars traditions will be observed, the new film won't be bringing back any past characters. He said, obviously, lightsabers are part of the universe and that part of the galaxy. I'm so careful not to reveal anything, but essentially, I think it's known that we have no legacy characters. You're not going to see any characters that you've seen in other movies. So there are certain things that are still hallmarks of Star Wars and that it's good to have in there, but more than that, I can't say. Yeah. So I thought that was an interesting little bit. It'll be like, okay, great. It's kind of like maybe a little taste of like what we had at Rogue One. We didn't get anything. The only thing we got in Rogue One was Grand Moff Tarkin and Vader at the very end, right?
Yeah.
So look forward to it, man. There'll be 2 Star Wars movies I think we're going to get this year. Mandalorian and Grogu and Last Starfighter.
Okay, I got one.
All right. I didn't know how much more I could stretch that.
This one's actually kind of sad for me.
Fuck.
For me and a lot of fans. Sam Raimi helped shape the modern superhero movies that he likes. His Spider-Man trilogy didn't just define an era, it set a bar that studios are still chasing. Because that legacy, fans have spent years hoping one day for the return where he would finish Spider-Man 4. It's been rumored, he's been talked about for a long time, and that door has promptly been shut. While promoting his new movie, Send Help, Sam Raimi spoke with Screen Rant and made it clear that he's at peace with leaving his version of Peter Parker in the past. Raimi explained that revisiting his old continuity doesn't feel right anymore, is exactly what he said. He feels like Spider-Man and Mary Jane have gone elsewhere. It wouldn't be right for me to go back and try to resurrect my version of the story. He pointed out that the franchise is now following a new artist and said that the audiences are really into Tom Hardy's story. Now, that doesn't mean that he has any bitterness towards the franchise or the people that he worked on it with. In fact, it's quite the opposite. He still has an affection for the character, the producer, and the experience, but he views the time with Spider-Man as a completed chapter. To him, it's similar to how comic book creators eventually step away and let someone else carry the torch forward. For a brief time, I was handed the torch to carry after 40 years of Spider-Man comics, and then after my 3 movies, I handed the torch off to someone else. He continued. And I think that I've got to keep running with the storyline and the audience that is now following the torch bearer. So, Spider-Man 4, not happening.
Yeah.
It's a little sad, not going to lie. It would have been really cool. But essentially, that's done.
I think we kind of got our closure, though, with No Way Home, didn't we?
See, the thing is there were talking and there was rumor of what the new Spider-Man 4 was going to be, which was
supposed to be like a Sinister 6 and Oh no,
It
that
was
was
supposed
Amazing Spider-Man's thing.
That was Amazing Spider-Man's thing, which we never essentially really got, which everybody's always wanted Sinister Six. We've always just kind of kept getting the same villains for every single trilogy. He did say that he was going to step away from the storyline of Peter Parker and the Avengers and get more into the storyline of Spider-Man, friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, and him being back in New York and fighting crime, doing what Spider-Man does.
Sure.
And I was really looking forward to that because the original Spider-Mans were essentially standalones. This was Spider-Man Avengers. We didn't get to see Tom Holland Spider-Man Avengers. We didn't get to see Tom Holland as Spider-Man doing Spider-Man Adventures. It was just all Spider-Man Avengers.
Yeah.
I would have liked to have seen him step away from the Avengers and see what would happen to that character. How is he going to portray it? What's going to go on? And then the storyline and the hooks that he decided to choose and go with. I was looking forward to that, but we're not going to get it.
No. Yeah, but I don't think Tobey Maguire can carry a whole Spider-Man movie anymore, though.
I mean, I can in the aspect of Tobey Maguire being the person he is. He's become like the real Tobey Maguire has become a more darker person. And I feel like we would have seen that in his character development.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, with the Into the Spider-Verse stuff and stuff like that, Tobey Maguire would be great to be Peter B. Parker to Miles Morales.
I mean, and I'd be down to see that.
You know,
I'm down for at this point. I'm down for any Spider-Man movie that's not a cartoon.
Dude, the cartoons are so good. I just rewatched
the art though.
I love the art. I love the art. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Absolutely love it.
You know what the art reminds me of?
What's that?
Batman Beyond.
Yeah. Okay. Not a bad thing either.
I was not a big fan of that. I don't like it. Too many straight lines, man. I don't care for it.
I love the Art Deco vibe and the mashing of the different like textures and colors and stuff like that. And
yeah,
I love it. I thought it was great. I still do. I can't wait. We still have to wait 2 more years for the next animated one.
Oh no.
I love them. They're great. They're fun. They're absolutely just like cornball fun, feel good stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, we are getting the Spider Noir because of that cartoon. Like we're getting a live action Spider Noir.
I'll give you that one.
Played by Nicolas fucking Cage because of the Into the Spider-Verse stuff. Yes. Exactly. So
I think the best pose though, if you have a Spider Noir, would be like this.
Backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the most appropriate one. When I had him on the shelf, that door right there.
Mm-hmm.
I actually had him like walking through the door, so you couldn't really actually see him.
I dig it.
But yes, okay. There you go. That's our news.
Okay, great.
I did a thing.
You did. Thank you. You can change it.
I loathe you.
You can make a new bumper.
Loathe entirely.
You can. You know how to make one. I'm open.
I'm gonna have to.
You know, if you want to get rid of that, it's up to you. But well,
all right. So what do we have next?
So we made it this far, and then we're 45 minutes. So I guess we should finally get to our main topic of this episode. We're going to talk about this might be a month late, but on December 31st, 2025, we got the last episode of Stranger Things. Freak, you and the missus just caught up. and have completed the series. So I figured now would be a perfect time for us to get into Stranger Times and things,
Strange stuff
and such.
Okay, that's the first version of me that I've seen since we have been doing this with jeans, and I dig it. It's actually pretty cool.
I've made it a point. Okay, so like those characters are, I don't give a fuck. They're created by Chat GPT. And I was tired of seeing your guy in this kilt. So I was like, put him in fucking jeans and boots. Because the first one gave me jeans and Crocs. And I was like, no, let's put him in some boots.
I will say I love my Crocs, but I would never wear jeans and Crocs.
Dude, I can show you what ChatGPT gave me for jeans and Crocs, and it is not pretty.
There's nothing pretty about Crocs anyways, but let alone jeans and Crocs. Come on. All right.
I mean, sometimes it makes sense.
Are you wearing jeans and Crocs right now?
I am.
See, nobody can see you, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Like if I'm wearing jeans, I'll go to my truck wearing Crocs, but not I won't be seen in public.
Right. So somewhere between the glow of a flickering TV screen and the sound of a distant bike bell in the night, strange things are happening. The kind of strange that pulls you back to a time when malls are magical, walkie-talkies were lifelines, and the unknown lurked just beyond the tree line. Tonight, we're tuning in from a small town that feels a lot like home, where the geeks rule, the nostalgia hits hard, and the pop culture mysteries refuse to stay buried. Monsters may be hiding in the shadows, conspiracies might be brewing beneath the surface, but one thing's for sure, once you step inside, there's no turning back. So grab your egos, crank up the synth, and keep your eyes on the light because you're listening to Ozzy the Freak Talk Geek, and this is where the strange begins.
And don't forget to turn around. Look at what you see in her face. The mirror of your dream. I'm not doing all of that.
Thank you.
But if you watch Stranger Things, you totally get it.
Completely get it. Okay.
It was like the best thing about season 4. Or was it season 4 or season 3? I think it was season 3. Season 3 when they introduced
okay, so this fucking show has been on since 2016. So it's been almost 10 years for 5 seasons.
Mm-hmm. Millie Bobby Brown, when she started, she was, I think, 11 or 12 years old. She's 21 now.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I just want to say the last season, her level of resting bitch face was beyond extreme. And I think part of that had to do with, like, you know, the fact that she couldn't make any other facial features with the potential of like Botox and fucking lip injections that people have been talking about and speculating, and her veneers because she had to have perfect teeth now for her Hollywood smile is what she says. Bitch has had more fucking surgery than, like,
whoa.
I don't know. I'm just saying, bro. You look at pictures of that girl, like when she started out, and pictures of her now. I get that she is aged, but shit, dimples don't disappear.
Okay. Man, look.
Sorry, I wouldn't. This is all fresh because we just watched the last season.
I was expecting all the Millie Bobby Brown hate, or the Millie. What is she
now?
now?
Millie Bobby Brown.
No, she's changed her name recently.
She's changing. I thought her name is still Millie Bobby Brown.
Oh, Millie Bonnie Bon Jovi.
Millie Bon Jovi.
Millie Bonnie Bon Jovi. She married Bon Jovi's kid.
That's not an upgrade. She's 21.
Okay.
Hollywood movie. That I'm just saying, she's 21, Hollywood movie star. She's pretty full of herself. The cast had lots of problems with her. of wanting to take the spotlight and everything else. Oh yeah, you didn't hear about all that?
Well, okay, first of all, like she's the main character in Stranger Things. Yeah,
Not in season 5.
No, well,
She barely said anything in like all the seasons.
she didn't really need to.
Yeah, she just gave resting bitch face all the time.
I don't know if she can act her way out of a paper bag, but that's regardless. You can say that's about half the fucking cast, Winona Ryder included.
Oh, thank you for that. Thank you for that. That was so at the end of the season 5, I looked to Crystal and I was like, you know what? There's one thing that I have learned throughout all of this. And she's like, what's that? And I was like, I really don't like Winona Ryder, and I think she's a horrible actress.
Yeah.
Okay, Hopper and Murray were like,
okay, Murray was great,
and Alexi. Hopper, Murray, and Alexi were like the 3 greatest cast members of all of Stranger Things.
No, I can't go completely with you there. So
okay, well, Steve Harrington was awesome.
Steve, yeah, okay. So
Steve Harrington,
Joe Keery was great.
Great job.
I thought Maya Hawke as Robin. I fucking loved Robin.
I loved Robin too.
Love Robin.
Rockin' Robin. We can't forget Eddie.
Brett Gilman as Murray. He was fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and the little girl that was playing Holly.
Didn't she have the voice of like a 20-year-old woman though?
She did. She did, but I thought she was fantastic. I thought she was a standout for this season.
She was great.
She was so good.
I think she was great. I really do. And I'll be honest with you. I think season 5, everybody outside of the main cast, the kids and including, Elle, everybody outside of that.
Yeah, they shined
out.
They did.
The main cast.
Completely. The main cast was like, we've been doing this. We're the main characters. We're not going to have to try so hard. Our characters are already
every single one of them phoned it in.
But every other, I don't know if they phoned it in or if it was just written that way for their support to really shine this season. Like, like the Holly's and
dipshit Derek.
No, the Holly's mom.
Okay. Karen
Wheeler, yeah, she was great. She got into that fucking fight with the
Demogorgon.
The Demogorgon. Oh,
and then she blew up the Demodogs.
Yes, dude. Like she was.
By the way, spoilers.
Cool. Everybody's seen it, dude. Fucking Netflix shut down New Year's Eve because everybody was trying to watch it, dude. Everybody's seen it at this point except for you and Crystal.
Yeah, because by the time that one season came out, we forgot so much about what else happened that we started season 1 all the way through and watched it. And that's where I'm at right now, because I literally sat through and watched all 5 seasons within the last month. So it's all super fresh on our brain over here.
Sure.
And seeing the progression of the storyline. For starters, there are so many fucking things wrong with that series and things that just would have never even happened. I mean, let's get outside of the fact of the MK Ultra and Mantuck projects and everything like that. Let's say all that shit was real and the mystical powers was real. There's so much low-key realistic shit that they did that would have never fucking happened. Like, how does a truck full of fucking 3 kids take out a military?
Yeah.
Trained professionals to kill people for a living.
Yeah. And this is like Cold War era, like Wolverines, kind of time of
The Geneva Convention didn't ban a lot of the shit that they could do yet.
Yeah, and when their general is a verified Terminator killer,
a 5'0" woman that'll fucking slam your ass into a goddamn freaking trailer. There's just so much shit that I'm just like, how the fuck is Hopper a cop? Yeah, he served in a war. killing all these fucking soldiers, die-hard fucking soldiers that are still in their youth, still fucking amazing. Like,
Okay, the suspension of disbelief was really fucking suspended by its nipples on this one. Yeah, no,
this
okay.
one
No,
by
I can
far
agree.
the most.
I can agree, and I like no argument here for that one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I will
But-
say I like the ending.
yeah. I did tied it up in a nice little bow.
And not only that, but I like the ending, much like Sam Raimi mentioned in his little deal earlier about passing the torch. They finish the campaign. The kids go
Yeah.
upstairs, and now it's the next generation's turn to play.
Sure.
Now, the only thing I hate about that one scene is I wish they would have added Erica.
Yeah,
She should have been the next DM.
she's older. She's older than Holly, and Holly has friends. So she could be if they go on to make another series, she would be the Eddie character.
I was just gonna say she'd be the Eddie.
She'd be the Eddie. She'd be the elder dungeon master.
Yeah,
yeah. When those
which
kids,
I would love to see. I would love to see them continue or do something. I don't know. It'd be kind of cool.
Right. Well, we're getting the kind of, it's called Stranger Things 86. So we're getting an animated series about at a certain part of time in the show.
Well, the series takes place in 89, I believe, at the beginning, right?
It ended in 89. So yeah.
Okay.
With him graduating high school. So, but yeah, that's one of the confirmed things from the Duffer Brothers about Stranger Things, and it is already in production, and it's going to be Stranger Things 86, and it's about the kids. It's about the main kids, and their shenanigans with the Upside Down.
Okay.
Let's see what they have on that. Tales from 85. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Let's see. Would they have anything information about it? So Tales of 85 takes place between the events of second and third season and depicts 11, Mike, Will, Lucas, Dustin, and Max as they confront new monsters in the Upside Down and unravel a paranormal mystery terrorizing the town. The Duffers intended to capture the feel of an 80s Saturday morning cartoon in the Stranger Things universe.
Why am I picturing like Ghostbusters? The real Ghostbusters?
Yeah, but this is going to be CG, so I don't know how the hell they're going to try to capture 80s Saturday morning vibes with CG.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll absolutely see. But
so also maybe I don't know if you know this. One of a fun fact about Stranger Things, the original name of the show was going to be called Man Talk.
Okay.
Or Montauk. Which was based off of the Rhode Island Montauk Project, in which they were experimenting with people. That's what the whole show is actually about, is the Montauk Project. They were going to call the show Montauk.
About that.
It's kind of like it's up there with MK Ultra, in which they were experimenting with LSD and psychic powers and stuff. Minus some of the LSD, but it was a whole project about telekinesis and psychic powers and shit like that, and what they were doing and taking people and their children and stuff like that, and experimentation.
No shit.
Yeah, it was all called this deal that was called the Montauk Project.
I've heard the word before, but I've never fallen down that rabbit hole before.
Yeah. So one of the reasons they decided not to do that is because they didn't want to shoot the whole film in the cold. It was a big part of the reason. They wanted kind of like a happier setting that turns evil instead of a gloomy setting that turns even gloomier.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but that's essentially what it was about.
Huh.
And I mean, Stranger Things is pretty cool. It's catchy.
Yeah, no, it works.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck, it worked for almost 10 years.
Yeah. I loved all the memes leading up to this.
Yeah.
About like season 5 cast, and it shows them all in like their 30s and shit. It was all the I will say season 5 was by far my least favorite season.
Really? See, now
Oh,
I think it's
absolutely.
my favorite season. I think it was my favorite season. I think we had the most action. We had the most like story being told, throughout
Mhm.
the episodes. A lot of progression. Um,
I didn't like
a lot of
Dustin's
even
character.
like no, Dustin.
Dustin was one of my favorites, and I did not like his character throughout the entire thing. I
Yeah,
didn't. Every single episode involved one of the main characters breaking down and crying for half the episode. It seemed like.
yeah,
Not to mention, Will was basically crying in almost every single episode. And
yeah.
it was so fucking emo, dude. That I'm like, every time I'm like, oh, great, here goes another fucking cry scene. And I was done. I was tired of it, man.
Yeah.
Season 4 for me personally, with the introduction of both Eddie and Rockin' Robin, uh, was by far, I loved it. I loved season 4 was my favorite.
Robin was in season 3.
I thought it was season 4 when she came out because she's only been in 2 seasons.
No, because she was in Chips. She was in the ice cream shop with Steve in the 3rd season when they were in the mall.
You know what? You're right.
That's when she was introduced.
Okay. So season 3 and season 4, because I loved Eddie Munson and I loved Robin in season 3.
Yeah. Oh, I love to hate Billy in season 3.
Dude, he was a great villain because you did love to hate him.
Yeah. Yeah. We had memorable. Oh, dude, when fucking 8 showed up in season 5, I was like, fucking finally. Like, she's been like a dangling thread for fucking 3 seasons, and she finally shows up. It's like, oh, thank God.
What's funny is she shows up. She never really introduced her to everybody.
No.
And then all of a sudden, like, they're all running around doing this stuff, and she's there, not saying anything, and nobody's fucking questioning who this chick is.
No.
And I still want to know how she broke out originally. Because, like, did they ever actually explain that? Like, I just watched it, and I don't remember. They showed Elle having to befriend one taking her down to this tunnel and eluding the cameras and all this shit and everything in order to escape. How the fuck did 8 escape?
No, they never showed us. They showed 8 when she like tripped them up while she was locked down in the upside down, but no,
they
never
showed her
how
trying
she
to
escaped.
escape after they recaught her,
Right.
but they didn't
right,
show
right.
Like, I don't know how she originally got out.
I don't even think they went over it in the season that she was introduced either.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We just watched it.
I don't know. Let's say. Also, look, this show has done so much for pop culture, 80s pop culture, for D&D popularity, the resurgence of music, the strength of Netflix. What are they? They're about to buy Warner Brothers, for Christ's sakes.
I heard about that.
Yeah. So,
and now everybody knows who Kate Bush is.
Yeah. 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 I could probably, you know what though? I don't think I've ever really listened to that song all the way through.
We
outside
have
of the show
a couple times now, and we still can't figure out what the song's actually about. It sounds like somebody's going to sacrifice themselves or something, or like kill themselves, and then she's trying to like swap places or something. I don't know. It's a weird song.
Yeah. But what'd you think of the Purple Rain ending?
My comment during that scene was, "Is that fucking Prince Purple Rain?" And the girl was like, "Yup." And I was like, you know, my favorite part about that movie is when his dad bitch slapped the hell out of him.
And he fabulously turned around.
That was my take on the Purple Rain.
I played it. I played Purple Rain in the car for the girls, and number 4 was like, "How long is the song, Dad?" And I'm like,
"It's long."
It's a long song, and they needed a song long enough to escape the building. So it's a pretty long song. And she looked at the length of the song. She's like, "Yeah, we can change that now." I'm like, "Okay, baby."
Did you know that Prince did all the songs for Batman?
Yeah,
The
for the
original
'89 Batman. Yeah,
Yeah, I didn't know that.
really.
Yeah. So like, okay,
He was
Crystal
like
was
in the running to be the Joker.
Crystal was putting on some female products on her face, and she's like, "What do you think?" And I was like, "Oh, you look like the Joker in that scene whenever he's vandalizing all the art," because she had this hat thing on and these lip thing. It told her she looked like the Joker. So then I pulled up the song, and it was like "Party Man" by Prince, and I was like, "Holy shit, it's Prince!" And then I started going through all the other songs on the original Batman soundtrack, and they're all sung by Prince. There's like 8-9 songs by Prince.
Yeah, dude.
Never knew that.
Oh, well, there you go. That's good, man.
I know the original score more than I know the actual songs in the movie.
Sure.
So there's that.
That was the score was
Danny Elfman.
Elfman. Yeah, that's Elfman and Burton go hand in hand.
Oh yeah. Until Warner Brothers took over.
Sure.
Thank you, McDonald's.
But okay, but back to Stranger Things, man. Like, so moving forward, I mean, what do we have to look forward to out of the Stranger Things cast? I can't wait to see some of the stuff these kids do, going forward in their careers, having have Stranger Things behind them. I'm looking forward to more Finn Wolfhard stuff, Caleb McLaughlin, Sadie Sink, who's going to be the new Spider-Man movie.
I don't know who any of these people are. I don't know them by those names.
Finn Wolfhard is Mike.
Okay.
He played the older son in the Ghostbusters movies, the new Ghostbusters movies.
Wasn't Mike also in It?
He was.
Yeah, Mike was also in It.
Right. Caleb McLaughlin, he played Lucas.
Okay.
Just throwing this out there.
I'd be interested in seeing him in something. He could do Miles Morales.
That's exactly what I was going. I would love to see him take over Miles Morales. Sadie Sink was Max.
Okay.
She's going to be in the new Spider-Man. It's theorized that she's going to be Hope Summers.
Interesting.
I actually saw a trailer for Joe Keery's new movie. I can't remember what it's called. There's a trailer available for it. He played Steve. But he's got a new movie coming out. It's like a little action comedy or horror comedy. It looks funny.
I'm down.
David Harbour. Dude, okay. So since it's been snowing, I decided I wanted to watch the modern James Bond movies. So I've not watched them all. And boom. David Harbour shows up. And I'm looking at my kid. I'm like, holy shit, Hop's right there in the James Bond movie.
I'm glad you said Hopper because I'm like, I don't know who this guy is.
Yep, I know it.
Yeah, I know he's the dude from Thunderbolts, which you can tell because in like, what was it, season 3 when he got super ripped?
Yeah.
And then like season 4, he's fat again.
Well, I'm excited to see what happens with these kids' career. Now it's like, now that we're older geeks, now we get to see where the young people go with their careers. So I'm interested in looking forward to seeing what they do with what success that they have now, what they do with it going forward.
Yeah.
And also I'm looking forward to what the Duffer Brothers do next. Hopefully it's not something immediately adjacent or comparable to Stranger Things for them if they could step out of their box and create something new. Completely look forward to that as well.
So me and Krista were talking, and do you know the actress Natasha Lyonne?
Yeah. Okay. So
the redhead with the raspy voice.
Yeah, I love her. I fucking love her. I get the weirdest boner with her.
Yeah, I get that. I definitely get that. Yeah. I want to see a movie with Natasha Lyonne and Max because I can see Max playing her daughter in a movie.
I can see Max playing a younger version of Natasha Lyonne, like flashbacks of when she was a kid.
Yeah, But
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I'm just throwing it out there. The two of them can work perfectly in a movie together.
I get it. I'd be down to see that. Dude, you know she's from Texas?
Who?
Sadie
Max or
Singh?
Natasha?
Max.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, man. She's from Brenham, Texas.
Oh shit, that's not far from here.
No.
That's Brenham's like what? An hour away from me?
Yeah.
Maybe no, Brenham. Shit, Brenham. No, Brookshire. Brookshire's not about
Brookshire's
30
like
minutes
an hour.
away.
Yeah.
Brenham's about an hour or so away from me.
Yeah, man.
That's awesome. I didn't know that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so yeah, her next thing is she's got a movie called Odessa coming out. Oh, dude, did you get to see The Whale?
No, I haven't seen it.
Brendan
That's the Brendan
Fraser.
Fraser. Yeah, no, I haven't seen it.
She's in that. She's fucking great in that.
Was she the redhead also in It?
No,
Was that a different chick?
I'll have to look up it, but yeah, I'm on her IMDb. No, it was somebody else that was in it. But yeah, so again, excited. I'm glad it's over. I've been looking forward to this ending for the past when they announced that this was going to be the last season. So when they announced it,
okay,
yeah. So when I rewatched season 3, watched season 4, in preparation season 5. It was nice having appointment television again. You know, can't like just hammer it all, all in one night. Kind of like with what they're doing now with Night of the Seven Kingdoms and
Fallout.
And Star Trek, Starfleet Academy. So it's kind of nice not being able to, and I'm looking forward to it. Like it's weird how now I'm naturally like watch the one episode, and now I have the whole week to look forward to watching the next one again. I didn't think I would be broken from the binge culture, but I'm glad I am. It gives me more time to process, and I really do appreciate it.
Yeah, no, I liked her. I like the series. I did not care for season 5. At that point, it was just like, let's just end it.
Yeah.
I didn't
think that's
care.
where everybody else was at too. Let's just fucking end it.
The majority of the major cast, the main cast was just, I wasn't feeling it. Everybody else is what made it tolerable. So good job supporting cast.
Right. Let's give it up to the background guys.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, all right. So I guess that's it. I guess that's going to be it for Stranger Times and Stranger Things and such. Let's watch this again.
I noticed something there.
What's that?
When the title appears and then like disappears, we disappeared too, just like L.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I wasn't thought. I was like working for hours on that little thing.
I like the version of us. No, you did a good job.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And I want to get another playthrough here again because I'm going to pop it on TikTok and like, when the fuck else are we going to use this fucking video again? So,
right.
But yeah, so that's going to be this week's episode. Join us on all of our social media, OATFTG, Facebook, Instagram, X. No more Blue Sky. I think I'll let it lapse. But check us out there. Follow us on our TikTok. We sure would appreciate hearing from you. Give us thumbs up, likes. Please write us a review if you got the time. We really would appreciate it. It does help spread the word and get us out there to be more visibly available to be viewed. And we sure would appreciate any more views or any additional views or clicks that we can get. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for viewing and listening. Freak, is there anything you want to add here?
I did want to mention we are on Good Pods, we are on Amazon Music, and we are on iHeartRadio.
Right, along with
you
Spotify
prefer,
and iTunes.
if you prefer any of those listening, channels or apps.
Yep. So please like, subscribe there. We really would appreciate that as well. For the Freak, I'm OZ, and we've been talking geek. Bye.
The end.